Welcome, patrons. How you doing? You ready for this? Do you have your helmets on? Do you have your cups? Those of you who have wavels, we'll just say, are you ready for Le Star Trek Discovery, or as I like to call it, Star Trek DUH-scovery? This episode is called Perpetual Infinity. I bet you those writers thought they were so clever thinking of that. Oh my God. Perpetual Infinity. Let's find two words that mean almost the same thing. Yeah. So, I'm going to watch this. I can't put any visual aid up there. I did for the last one, but I'm a little paranoid these days. I hope you understand. So, if you guys are actually watching this, and I've got the chat up, I can watch the chat. This is going to be the one time I'm watching it, and then I'll be going live with the review. I am at timestamp. What am I at? 16 seconds. So we're doing the recap here. And so let's do a quick recap of last week's Star Trek Discovery. Michael Burnham was awesome. And then we find out it's all about Michael Burnham next episode. No, actually we find out that Michael Burnham's, like, so much happens in one episode is so dumb. So Michael Burnham learns that her parents were in Section 31, learns that her mom was not only just a physicist, she was also a brilliant engineer because whammon of the science, we got to do it. And she invented time travel 30 years prior to Discovery, which is 40 years prior to the original series. And all that time, James Kirk spent slingshotting around black holes and suns and, F Voyager and just Star Trek 4. Forget it. Because Michael Burnham's mom was a whammon of science. So, and listen, when parody videos are made about the current times we live in, because, in about 10 years down the road, when people will start making fun of SJWs, kind of like the way they did mullets and bell bottoms in the 70s and stuff. The parody video that has to be made, it could actually be made right now, is like you're pitching a modern TV show and it's cast with 10 black females who are all brilliant scientists. And the whole episode is them fighting Nazis. And they beat the Nazis. Beat them literally. So they're like, you got to cast like 400-pound guys, and you have all these women doing science, but they don't actually show science. It's just them talking about science and then having fist fights with them and winning. That will be the parody video of whatever the 2000 teens or whatever the hell we're in right now. I know it's called the aughts. The 2005, 2001 through 2009 is called the aughts. So I guess the 20 teens or something. I don't know. And I don't care. So here we go. We're going to, greetings, Ewan Murray and Truth Apocalypse. Thanks for joining me for this suffering. It's actually it's gotten funny. You'll probably see me laugh a lot, and I'll describe what I'm doing. I got to get my, where did my notebook go? Oh, crap. Where did my notebook go? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I knew it was handy dandy. Handy dandy notebook. Man, it's freaking hot in here. Hang on a second. I gotta open my window. Jesus. Bakes in this room for some reason. Okay. So we are at 16 seconds. Here we go. And it's just the recap. Your parents were killed because of me. My father was a xenoanthropologist. My mother was an astrophysicist and inventor of time travel. And Vok Tyler, which is funny because that actor is like a foot taller than everybody in the show. Leland got something poked in his eye. And then this stupid plan to where we had to kill Michael Burnham so Michael Burnham would save Michael Burnham, and then it turned out to be Michael Burnham's mom saving Michael Burnham. And here's the reveal. Mom. Lens flares. Lens flares. Doctari Alpha Research Outpost Vulcan Colony. And they have the time crystal. Yeah, it's like building a TARDIS and not having the actual, piece of TARDIS that you have to grow. All you need is the TARDIS to have a TARDIS. She's Michael Burnham's mom is a soulful saint. It is a Klingon bird of prey landing at the facility. We see Michael Burnham's parents panicking, securing the lab. And they hide her in the closet with a stuffed animal, even though she's like 16. And the girl they got is like 16 years old. And then Michael Burnham wakes up from a nightmare. And it's Dr. Calder, who's back from the dead. Everything's cool. Oh, she got a high dose of tachyon radiation, folks. She was dead for a minute. So for a minute, Star Trek was almost saved. And then she came back to life. I hate to sound cruel, but it's just a fictional character. And she was hit by tachyon radiation. Oh, so the biosignature, I got to pause here. So I paused at God, this CBS All Access sucks. At 3:49 I paused. Okay, so they're just explaining that the biosignature that could not be copied, that they said last episode, that they said there's no way there's no way it could be anybody else. They just said, well, mothers and daughters are remarkably similar. I'm going to get to the chat here. You can literally see Gary's brain melting as he watches this. Listen, there is acid trips that have not done this much damage to my brain. Man, it takes time. I wish I had a set of Google glasses. Remember those Google glasses? Remember they were gonna like take over the universe? Like, invest in the Google glasses. Yeah. I mean, like those will probably be a thing someday, but hell, I'd dig them. Derek Raju, Chris Persia, Penn Farm Girl, Truth Apocalypse, you and Murray still here. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm at, are you, none of you guys are watching this, are you? Okay, 3:49, starting again. Your mother's here. So she thought it was a nightmare or a dream. She's in denial. She's on ESOP 4. It's not safe for her to beam down. Okay, like everybody's like, okay, I'm gonna pause it again. Okay, 458. Pike, can Anson Mount play this more? I mean, I'm gonna say something very crude here. Tucked. Okay, I mean, he's always like, "I'm really sorry to bother you, Michael, but I know you have a million questions, but your mother's still alive. She's in the containment field. Please don't hit me, Michael. Please don't hit me." I mean, that's how he looks the whole time. For Christ's sake. Okay, 458, and Paul McCartney Spock has entered the room. Hey, Mikey. And he smiles again. Smiles again. Oh. The Red Angel has been on 841 missions. So they have more mission logs. So if the sphere wasn't enough, they're getting more information. The Federation should have been gods by the time the next generation rolled around. Oh, that was the worst edit ever. Okay, I got to go back now. So I'm okay. This is the Leland scene. We're gonna dip back. So it's 841 missions. We're back at 527 timestamp. I'll pause it for a second. And she's, of course, okay. She's been Michael Burnham has been incapacitated, tachyon radiation, quantum, blah blah blah, and the captain and Spock and Georgiou and everybody are just and Calder are sitting around giving her all the stuff, uh, giving her all the information and. Okay, now we're in a sealed room. Leland is strapped to a chair. He's talking to Control. Okay, I'm pausing again. This is gonna make you laugh. 557. Okay, 557. We're pausing. Leland is okay. The last time we saw Leland, he got poked in the eye. Okay, by something, by Control. So it's been injected into his brain. He has now tied himself to a chair somehow, or a hologram tied him to a chair. But guess who's Control? So he sees he sees a hologram of Control. Guess who's represented? I give you one guess. It's Michael Burnham. Now it's Pike. So now the control. Okay. So control. I'm pausing again. Control, who is talking to Leland at 7:18, is now going to use Leland because Leland is morally bankrupt. So this is something that desires to be AI or is AI now, and it wants to take control of Starfleet. Why, I don't know. He's being filled with nanobots. So the AI is filling him with nanobots, and now Leland is going to become control in charge of Section 31. Um, I'm still waiting for, like, what's the motivation? Does the AI just want to take control and be evil? Okay, I'm skipping past the credits, so that's going to be oh boy, Jesus Christ. Um 9, we'll say 9:20 9:20. We aren't there yet. I'll pause in a second to get to the chat. Here we go. Mom's knocked out in the stasis field. And she's watching the video of mom leaving. She's pulling out her time suit. So somehow Michael Burnham has access to her suit camera, and now she's watching her mom travel through time. Her mom's in deep space now. She can fly through deep space by herself. She sends out a couple of probes from her wrist. She's got a freaking Iron Man suit, but it's like an extremis suit. It's like this. It's the Iron Man in his Phoenix armor, basically. End of mission log. Okay. Michael's named after her father, Mike. Okay, so she got more access to mom's data log, and she is now 950 years in the future, and everything's wiped out because of control. So much for the mystery. And yeah, so she's on Earth, everything's wiped out. Michael has now seen the future. Her mom's got a super time suit that can travel through time because it's time suit and it had time crystal. And this is so bogglingly stupid. Um, Tilly's being dumb. She's repeating some Newton's law of physics. So they're playing tug of war with the universe because they have Michael Burnham's mom in the station field, but her time is pulling her back. How long before the universe wins the tug of war? We've got an hour. Okay, so I'm pausing for a second. Leland's on the bridge of Section 31. He's saying mission parameters have changed. I watched that woman die. It's some sort of clone or everything, but we know that Leland is now in nanobot control. Okay. 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 So control hasn't achieved consciousness yet. It's stupid. How could you have a desire if you haven't achieved consciousness yet? So they just confirmed that they haven't, that control hasn't downloaded the sphere's data on AI. Let's not even think about the paradox of this, that how could it get something it never had before? How could it get, I mean, like, it's dumb. Okay. So, they're acting like time is all the same and like strength. Forget it. You guys know this is dumb. All right, so I'm paused here. I'll tell you what time I'm at. So control. I'm at 13:16. I'm never gonna make it through this show. Control has a desire to be AI, but it's not. It doesn't work like that. So now Leland is trying to get Michael Burnham's mom killed. So okay, of course, Philippa Georgiou notices a difference in Leland because he's very resolute. He just sent Vok Tyler down to uh, get the data from the Red Angel and Michael Burnham. Michael Burnham's mom was vlogging while she was time traveling. So it was okay. So Michael Burnham's mom with her space Iron Man freaking Phoenix armor undoes the sphere's gravitational field so it crosses Discovery's path. A woman alone in a suit undoes the planet's gravitational field. You know what's funny is I'm reading The Expanse right now, and when you really compare the two, this is such a dumb show. Of course, Michael's not telling anybody this, by the way. She's learning all this information, keeping it to herself. Spock has been, he's basically just a messenger boy in this, telling Michael Burnham that her mom's waking up. And Dr. Burnham only wants to speak to Captain Pike. Calder's all of a sudden, he's okay all of a sudden, by the way. So yeah, Michael Burnham's mom doesn't want to see Michael Burnham. What? Doomcock's gonna lose his shit. So Christopher Pike goes down there to talk to Michael Burnham's mom, who talks like this. She goes, Captain Christopher Pike, camp- temporary, temporary captain of the U.S. Discovery. We don't have much time to talk, and I could tell you about your future, but you wouldn't like it. I will continue now. Oh, she's chewing him out. So the signals have nothing to do with the Red Angel. Time is a living thing. It has gravity and will. They're trying to stop the AI from evolving that's already evolved. So she berates him. She won't cooperate anymore until he does what she says. So I have an idea. I have an idea. Since the sphere is the key to everything, get rid of the data. I mean, I know it's important to have and everything, but you didn't have it before, and you could certainly live without it if you just delete the fucking data. No AI. I don't know. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the sphere has all this data that it observed because this big planet could listen in on other planets like closely for some reason. I don't know how. They haven't really explained this, but it has a bunch of data on AI. So Control, the computer for Section 31, just decided to wake up one day when somebody turned it on and said, "I want to be a real boy now." And I know about this sphere that nobody knows about is coming, and it's got all this data on AI. But it only knew about this from the future when it was already AI. How it could have known about it earlier, it doesn't really matter because these are Gilmore Girl writers. So it needs this data that the Discovery is protecting, which they could just delete. Problem solved. I mean, yes, it would be like losing the Library of Alexandria again, but listen, we've gotten by. Well, okay, maybe not okay, but we've gotten by without it. All right, so. And what if they find the Library of Alexandria someday and it's just porn? Okay, she say, okay, they're going to delete the archive. Thank you. It couldn't have been that dumb. The fact that they had it this long and hadn't thought of that. So they can't delete the data. It uses Xeno encryption. So it sounds like to me that the data is sentient. This show is so great. Oh my god. So Spock is watching Michael Burnham's mom. Shit, I gotta hurry. Spock is watching Michael Burnham's mom. I'll get to the chat real quick when I'm done. And he's listening to why he's the only one who could see the red angel. And it turns out that his Vulcan and human training, along with his dyslexia, is the reason he can see the red angel. Michael's telling Spock it's okay because he was feeling bad about his dyslexia. And now he's apologizing to Michael Burnham. She called him petty. Spock just said the words, I can only imagine what you must be feeling, like he would care. There's a guy in a wheelchair on the Enterprise. Vok Tyler's disobeying a direct order from Leland. So Michael's meeting your mom. So Michael's, I could see where Michael Burnham gets her great personality. She gets it from her mom, who's being really cold to her right now. She's giving us great, such dialogue like time is meaningless, time is savage, and time always wins. So Michael Burnham's mom is admitting to altering timelines. So this is going to be their big answer to fix everything. They're just going to alter the timeline. And this show is like seriously out of money. They're just like they're returning to the same sets 2 episodes in a row. We cut to the commercial that we never go to. Oh, it's all right. I don't pay for commercials. Or Stamets making his Stamets face, kind of like this all the time. Matthew Matt today, yeah, that shot with the I'm gonna pause it real quick. That shot with the wheelchair guy was such a checkbox. It's like, come on. They just had a robot girl. She survived a crash. The only thing left was her brain. She was like Robot Man from the Doom Patrol. But that guy's still in a wheelchair? That you do this with? So this is gonna lead into the Callisto short trek and why the discoveries they're talking about taking the sphere and just sending it like forward in time or the data. So okay, whoa. Maybe I'll let him finish here. They can't get rid of the data from the computer, but they can put it into the suit and send it into the future. But if you can get the data out of the computer, like on a thumb drive, why don't you just slag it or burn it or turn it off? Uh, uh, so to sever Michael Burnham's mom from her timeline, they would need the energy of a supernova, and they look discouraged for a nanosecond. And then Stamets goes, "But we do have that dark matter energy that we picked up on the way over here. Deus Ex dark matter." So if you take the transporter and put a transporter amplifier with the dark matter, and oh my God, Spock just said, "I like science." So Leland talks Georgiou into doing what Vok Tyler wouldn't, which is stealing the data and blowing up and killing Michael Burnham's mom, blowing up the suit, so she could be the most powerful woman in the universe. Because right now, Michael Burnham's mom is the most powerful woman in the universe because of this suit, obviously. And 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 just in case you didn't know, this show's about powerful women. So now we're back having another conversation with Michael Burnham's mom, but it's Philippa Georgiou. And they're stealing all the data. Oh, and just in case we forgot that Leland was a nano guy, they had to show a little vein twitching. And Philippa just figured out that she helped the AI. So Discovery lost their feed and they didn't think anything. They just beamed down and went, "Oh, I wonder why we lost our feed." And Philippa Georgiou was there stealing all the data. And Philippa Georgiou just figured out that the AI is Leland. And still. And Giorgio is contacting Vok on their comm badges. Okay. Philippa Georgiou is having a conversation with Vok Tyler. She's about to betray Leland. She says, "If you betray me, I will hunt you down and kill you slowly." Ooh. We're breaking for another fake commercial. So she's been able to watch over Michael Burnham this whole time. She's basically a god. She was able to observe her the whole time. Wait, forced emotional scene. Sorry, I've been quiet, but now Michael Burnham's mom is telling her how she watched every moment of her life and was there. How? How did she not age over this time? And Vok is fighting Leland now. And Vok just got shanked. So he stabbed him once and just walked away and let him. And he stabbed him in the side. So, of course, he's going to live. Leland can't get hit by. So all the men are dead. By the way, Leland beams down to the planet to get Michael Burnham's mom, kills all the men immediately, and there's 2 women left. Oh man. So the field that was going to last for an hour, tug of warring the universe for time, is breaking down. Leland can't be shot because he's a nanobot now. He's shooting the stasis field, and they just destroyed. And Philippa Georgiou now just took down the nanobot Leland, who's a foot taller than her, with her superpowers. So they got to break the containment field, and Michael Burnham's mom will get snapped back in time. Philippa Georgiou is karate kung fu kicking Leland in the face. She won't have a suit anymore. The Red Angel suit has been destroyed. Well, I mean, it's shot. They could probably fix it. Here comes time coming to take back Michael Burnham's mom. There goes the suit. There goes Michael Burnham's mom through the time vortex that they were holding off. More kung fu. Okay, Leland kicks Giorgio's ass. Four to beam up, blow the place to hell. Fire the torpedoes. The torpedoes they couldn't find when they were going through the minefield, by the way. Ash Tyler escaped the Section 31 ship, which escaped with Leland. Michael Burnham's watching her mom's vlogs. 54% of the sphere data. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at Spock. He's got so much makeup. That's gotta be the screen capture. Although this episode's about Michael Burnham. There has been no more true lines spoken in Star Trek Discovery. Everything we try fails. Oh my God. Spock's going to play chess with her. We will defeat control with logic and instinct, and our arms and our legs, and breathing with our lungs, and looking with our eyes, and combing our hair. We will defeat it with mundane actions that we do anyway. We will defeat it with reading and math and washing our hands. Oh, I got to see the scenes for next week. That's an ominous right at the end. Okay, so the sections, but by the way, I guess we've never heard about this big Section 31 takeover in Star Trek canon before. It probably would have been brought up once before, but you never know. But the final line in that in the scenes for next week is the future hasn't been written yet. So I'm probably going to do a video on this, and Kurtzman just did an interview a couple days ago. I think Mecca did a video on it too. It has an interview where he basically admits Section 31's like hasn't been the show hasn't been ordered yet, and it's like everything my insider told me. And then I spouted off some stuff, on a live stream a couple days ago, and then Doomcock did, and all of a sudden, boom, there's a reaction to it. The Pink Angel. Okay, I'm gonna go over the chat here real quick, and then I'm gonna go live. I got a little surprise for you folks. Strike was lifted earlier today. Yeah, buddy. So we are back on the regular channel. I'm going to continue Nerderotic Live. I've got major plans for it. Actually, I think it'll be a perfect place to do like the smaller shows, so I can start doing Doom Patrol and not have to worry about algorithms and stuff like that. So it actually worked out for the best. So we'll be doing Happy and Doom Patrol and Twilight Zone and all the little fun shows to where I don't have to worry about the effing algorithm on this channel. And then like the big shows like Game of Thrones, Orville, Star Trek Discovery, we'll do on the main channel. And we'll just keep it going. So thank you everybody for your support as always. There is a person out there that that PayPal'd me $800. So I have not accepted that. I am going to refund that. That was way too much money, which I mean, like, honestly, the generosity was overwhelmingly great. But to the person who PayPal'd me $800, I'm going to properly thank you on a live stream. I'm going to tell everybody you've got the biggest heart in the world. And but I can't take that money. That's too much. That is way too much. So and I hope I don't offend this person at all. It's not meant to be offensive. It's like that's just way too, I mean, like $5 here, $10 here. That's cool. I give that myself. I donate, to a lot of channels too. But honestly, I mean, like, I would say donate it to Autism Speak, or if you want to donate it, and you get a tax write-off too, donate it to like a charity or something. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, or spend it on yourself because you earned it. It's your money. But yeah, like, I'm cool. So I'm gonna refund that to you. I don't know if you're a patron or not. I'm not gonna put you on blast right here, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everybody for the support. It could happen again. So here's the deal. They weren't supposed to stop my live streaming with the strike. That's the only confirmation I've gotten. That's the only communication I expect to ever get. But I did get an email back from somebody saying, yeah, we weren't even supposed to like knock down your live streaming. That was a mistake. So whatever. But I was checking it obsessively, and I checked it a couple hours ago. I was going to go live, but then Doomcock went live, and then Jeremy and Odin went live, and I just said, Screw it, I'll go live with Star Trek, and maybe I'll go live. I'm definitely going to do a nooner tomorrow, and then we're going to be doing a live stream for Odin. Odin just lost his job. He got given a pink slip. He's a teacher, but he wasn't like a permanent teacher. And so he's jobless right now. So we're gonna, Jeremy and I and maybe Jesse and a couple other people and Josiah are gonna do a live stream on his channel. So Friday Night Tights will probably be, we'll probably start doing this a lot, like get a gang of us together. But Friday Night Tights is going to stay. I mean, we're still going to do that. So we'll probably do it later with Comics Division. And I will be doing a nooner tomorrow because, I mean, I'll be live streaming. I'm leaving Saturday. So the live streams will be whenever I can. I'm going to have to get used to the time difference. And, obviously I can't live stream in the middle of the night. So I got to figure out what's a good time to live stream over there. Generally, it'll probably be when my wife is working. So, I mean, that's the only time I'll be able to do it. So it could be at 3 a.m. over here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I will try to make videos. I've got my laptop. I've got editing software. I got what did I signed up for Adobe online. So I got my Photoshop. So all I need is my Photoshop and a camera, and I could do videos. So there probably won't be many, but for the algorithm, I'm going to try to do at least 3 while I'm gone. So don't forget me while I'm gone, please. Odin is a hell of a guy. I mean, like everybody, Jeremy, Odin, Jeff, that umbrella guy, Mecha Random reached out to me and told me that she got hit by the same company. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm going to be doing it. Actually, that's probably the subject of a live stream. So Mecha Random reached out to me. Doomcock reached out. Everybody did. They're really good people. They're really good. I know we get a lot of shit because we're voicing our opinions, but these are truly good people. As are you. And if this is a fight, whatever this thing is, we'll come through. We'll come through. Because I have no doubt who's on the right side of history here. And you know what? Fuck history. We got to live for the here and now and for each other. And what we have to hopefully do is try to stop the division. But sometimes you need to stop it by fighting a little bit. So, all right, I'm getting all deep now. I got to get all pissed off again for Star Trek Discovery. Let's get to the chat a little bit, though, before I do. I truly do. Odin is like, I feel an instant connection to that person. So, yeah. I felt horrible. Yeah. So like he helped me. I'm going to help him. Believe me, I'm helping. He was giving me super chats. The guy doesn't have a job. So I'm going to be, when we're on the live stream, I'm going to give him all his money back. You can't be giving me money. Yeah. $800. That is a lot of money. Okay. And honestly, if the person refuses to take it back, then I will donate it to charity in his name. I got a favorite charity. Hang on. And it is this. It's a little beat up, but Autism Speaks. That's my favorite charity. Okay. So, yeah, there might be a pink angel. Well, I've seen pink angels, Peters Davidson, quite a bit. I told you guys about the purple gorilla I saw pulling a boat across the street. That was quite great. So Mary's here, Matthew's here, Ewan's here, Penn Farm Girl. I hope it was entertaining for you. DJ D Show. Yeah, did you get hit? Are you okay, DJ D Show? I'm going to give everybody a heads up on this company because I think it's a scam. I think what they're doing is they're prepping for Article 13 and 11. They're showing with these companies what they can do. And they're hitting your old stuff. So what we really need to, I will be having withdrawals. It's okay, Mary. I mean, I'm still going to try to live stream. Well, listen, I actually thought about not going on this trip for the channel. I was like, I don't know if I should go. And Melissa was totally cool with it. She's like, I understand. But I gotta go. This is on my bucket list, man. I gotta see some ancient Roman ruins. And I could still produce content. But it's gonna be hard to be all pissed off when I'm like, I'm on vacation, relax. I'll be like, Brie Larson's okay. Just kidding. I got a Chris Evans video coming out. I recorded it in the car. Let's see. Let's see if I can give you guys a preview. Holy shit, The Expanse. Matthew, The Expanse book is so good. Oh, it's honestly, I'm not kidding. I was a little hard on it in the beginning. It's one of the best books in the series. Period. One of the best books in the series. Last book kind of sucked. Actually, the last couple kind of sucked. They found their momentum again. So here, real quick before I go, this is a car video. I don't know if I'm going to put it up, but oh well, it helps to not have the Bluetooth on. Here of Brie Larson, so I think it have to be fair when Chris there you go. I'm gonna pop off back, and I'm gonna pop off with the same argument. You're alienating half your audience. There we go. Preview a next video. Unedited, shot in a parking lot in Daly City in my FJ Cruiser. My beard needs to be cut. That is way too long. All right. Everybody, I'll see you over on the regular channel. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm gonna announce it on Twitter. If you did, it's okay. I don't care. But I'm going over there right now. I'm like 7 minutes late already. Give me about 15 minutes. I'll be fired up. All right, everybody. Love you guys so much. And I will do a Patreon stream before I leave too. So we'll do like a little hour Patreon stream sometime tomorrow. I'll try to give you guys plenty of heads up. All right, everybody. I will see you on the main channel. Bye-bye.